What's up, everybody, and welcome to the PanelCast. This is episode 307 of the show. I am here in the studio live with, I don't know who this guy's name is.
Oh, I just broke into your house. I was just going to chill with you for a little bit.
You know, I'm all down when the Brown breaks into the house, so it's okay. We were here with Joel, but he decided to bounce on us, so.
That was a short one.
Screw Joel. Oh, Joel's decided to enter in again. Let's see if he wants to try this. It is another wonderful day here at the Forbidden Panel Layer. We are trying to get everything going, but we have a bit of a hiccup. So let's just add Joel back in here and pretend like he knows what he's doing. Hi, Joel.
Hi. Hello.
Okay,
good to see you guys. Good to see you guys.
So
welcome back.
Yeah.
I got messed up by a phone call. It came in and totally, anyway.
But you need to tell these people when we're live, that's just it.
Or put
If
your
they
phone
want to
on
talk,
DND.
yeah, you don't have to call me. Just stare at us and
Right.
listen to us.
Right. All you got to do is log in and check us out.
Yeah, ask your questions on chat.
In this special episode, we will be reviewing Spider-Noir, which is very difficult to not say Spider-Man Noir.
Yes.
Right.
I keep catching myself saying it like thousands of times. I keep wanting to say Spider-Noir. So, you know, I just keep thinking, yeah. So we're going to be reviewing. We'll be reviewing Spider-Noir tonight, as well as the AEW match of the week. I got a little something special I want to show you guys. It'll take 7 minutes long, so Joel already knows what it's not. And it's going to be a relatively short show tonight, so we're going to get you out of here as fast as we can. So without any hesitation, Joel, how's your week been?
It's been busy. May was a loco month. It was the month for graduations, birthdays, and every other possible thing. June's been kicking off pretty busy, but hey, we're here. We're on film. We're doing good enough to be right here together. So, so we made it,
How did the Joe show go for you guys?
Pretty good, actually.
I thought it was good. I had a good day. I got to hang out. You know what I mean? It's to me, it's enjoyable at a minimum to hang out with some of my friends, and I always get to talk to people. There's always some cool customers, but I mean, you want to sell stuff, obviously, but we sat, sold stuff, and hung out with some friends for 6 hours, surrounded by toys. I was feeling good. I was hopped up on coffee, and yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time.
And unfortunately, the problem is they're selling toys, including ourselves. That means we're trying to make money while trying not to spend money.
Yeah, I didn't even walk away. Yeah, I didn't even walk away from the booth while Freddie was there without buying something from Freddie. So, immediately, that. But hey, keep it in the family.
Did you bought off Freddie? Did you? You didn't even leave the booth to spend some money, didn't you?
I didn't have to. He had it was something I wanted. It was like right there. And I was like, oh, well,
yeah, we just looked left.
And I kept tripping that nobody bought it because the price was exceptional. And if anybody had tried to talk him down, they'd have been like, why is this guy from this other booth telling me that's ridiculous? Freddie's like, yeah, no, it's calm down, Joel. You're good. I wasn't going to lower the price. Because, you were really generous. You had a lot of good stuff at the booth. I never know what you're going to bring because there's a lot to choose from, obviously, what you're working with. But so I always like to see, but then I'm also like, I don't want to see because, again, I'm trying to sell stuff at the booth.
But it's all for a good cause also.
Oh, absolutely.
Richard family to help.
Yeah. Yeah. It's always, if I'm going to do it, I'd rather slide. Like I said, when I said a second ago, like keep it in the family, so to speak, just slide. If you can slide your money around to each other, what a better thing to do. You can't.
That's just incestuous money at that point.
Okay. Yeah, but it doesn't make money. It doesn't make money with
Are you spending your cousin's uncle's money? Yeah.
Yeah. But none of that other money is going to make more money that has birth defects and is considered blue blood
but
now.
His dollar was crispier than mine.
Oh,
That's for a different reason, though.
Right.
I don't know why I took it bad. Maybe I should have taken it bad. But I only thought of really one bad thing about that money. But I will say,
bad man. That's what
it is nice though. You got to admit, on the times in your life when you've been given a bill that they got it from the people at the bank. It's as crisp and is not crunchy or crackly.
Or it still feels like it'll do some damage if it goes right across your.
Oh yeah, like the Joker could fling money and kill people with that instead of playing cards. That is fresh, and it's got that brand new money smell.
The only issue I have with that is they stick to each other so bad.
They do stick, so you might just have given somebody $40 for a $20 thing you bought, but
I ain't gonna complain about it.
But yeah, anyway, yeah, it was joke on.
Random,
I will say
the random tangents we go on the show.
But this is crazy. So bless you. 2 Joe Cons ago, somebody paid me with two $2 bills because that's what they had in there with some of their other money. And I was like, I tried to contain myself because I didn't want to look like a 6-year-old, because inside when they handed him to me, I'm like, this guy's paying me with two $2 bills.
You had Tonka money.
Oh, you know what I mean? Like $2 bills were like something like amazing as a kid. If you got that in a greeting card, your birthday card, your whatever holiday card, like $2 bills. I mean, they were still just $2, but they were really extra fun to me. Thing. Yeah, so that happened.
$2 is not $1. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
I got a dollar bill, but it's actually 2.
Well,
love it.
Moving on. Or we could just sit here on Joel and let him talk about dollars all day.
But we got a show to watch later, so we can't.
Well, we're trying to fill some time.
You know what? Yeah, that works.
So go ahead and talk about the dollar bills, y'all, Joel,
and how crispy they are.
Well, if I was to move past that, could I go? Could I go just to a quick left and suggest a documentary for like 10 seconds?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, so on Netflix, there's a documentary about Vinnie Jones. I feel like more people, certainly in the United States, would have known him from the many movies that he's been in. Right out the gate, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. But before that, the documentary, he goes through and talks about everything from his time being, the heights that he got in football,
rugby,
and then how he managed to get into film. It's just a good documentary. You don't even have to care about sports or care about anything. It's just a good story, well told by the man and other people that can corroborate. It's just type Vinnie Jones on Netflix and it'll pop up, and it's a good story. And he talks more in this than he does most of his movies. They give him great like chunks of lines, but this one he's full on just hamming it up with you, and it's a good. Anyway, there's my 30 seconds on a documentary I enjoyed.
There you go. Head over to Netflix and watch it now. Not now. Wait till the show's over.
Yeah.
Then you
not right now.
Now you're gonna watch Spider-Noir.
Tell me why.
You already know how it ends.
Well, then start from the beginning.
Ticks. Thoughts. Impulses. I manage to suppress them most of the time.
What's going on, Ben?
Wait, what the hell happened to him?
I beat up some guys in a bar. And I got plastered.
What are you thinking about over there?
Bit of an existential crisis, if I'm honest.
Struck a nerve, huh?
Spider-Noir. First, I gotta ask, which version did you guys watch?
I actually watched a bit of both. Like every other episode would be black and white, and then the other ones will be colored. So I felt like watching both without having to watch the whole thing over and over.
Which one did you watch?
I went straight for black and white, but after watching it, I am 100% excited to go back and watch it again and do it in the true color. I just saw stills of it and it looks, like hyper colorful. So, but I mean, I enjoyed it enough to immediately turn around and watch it all over again. So, in color.
Right. Well, we'll get there. Yeah. What I wanted to cover first was what version was watched first, because there's so many people out there. Quick editorial, if I may. If you are not watching Spider-Noir in black and white, why the fuck are you even bothering? In my opinion, it's a noir movie. It's designed for black and white. It's to be seen in black and white. Look, I watched it in black and white the first time around, and I fully plan on watching it a second time around in full color.
Yeah,
with the special Technicolor or whatever that it's adding onto it, because that is an enhancement, and you're going to see more than you see in black and white. So that's more of like watching a behind the scenes or added footage or an alternate version of it.
I only have so much time to watch it, so that's why I ended up doing a mix. But yes, it's
how you did it is a smart way too, also. But for me, it would be difficult for me to differentiate and pick out which one I want to watch in color, particularly.
Definitely, if you're going to start, always start in black and white at least.
Right. And so for me, when I'm watching something called noir, that means black and white. Like if I'm going to watch something goth, all black, white skin.
Worst case, maybe a little that sepia brown with the black and white. You know what I mean?
And a little heavy gray on the grays. That's fine.
Yeah.
But,
dames should glow, right? They should glow when you see a dame.
So I see a lot of people online watching it in color first and talking crap about the black and white. Like, why would you watch it in black and white? Because we live in the age of color. Let's watch it in color and blah, blah, blah.
Spider-Noir takes place in the era of the black and white. They didn't have the color at that time. So to watch a movie in color to start when it's supposed to be made as a black and white movie or show, doesn't make sense to watch it in color first.
I'm just confused by it. That is its own complaint, aside from anything else. Now, the show in itself, Freddie, give us a rundown. What did you think of the show? What was it about? Tell us everything.
Dude, it was actually pretty awesome to watch. I loved it. It stars Nicolas Cage as Ben Reilly, which you're going to hear.
Great version of Spider-Man, by the way. Ben Reilly is one of my favorites.
And you're going to hear a lot of similar names to the other universe of Spider-Man. So if you get confused, don't worry about it. It's its own timeline, its own set of characters of the same name, but a lot of them are not going to be the same characters. Like Spider-Noir is not Spider-Man. He is the Spider. So you're going to get confused and probably just call him Spider-Man at some point, which is technically not wrong, but technically it is wrong. So he is known as the Spider in this universe. Ben Reilly is a detective solving crimes. You get to hear a lot of his story of. Do you hear how
his wife died, and then he decides to quit being the Spider.
Yes,
he takes a break for 5 years and goes straight. But then he runs into a case that brings him back in.
Yes, and I don't think he wants to come back in, but it's just the worse situation gets, the more he has to become the Spider again,
and the more it reminds him of who his wife was and who he was when he was with his wife. So those memories force him to go back into hero mode.
Yep. So of course you have new. Oh my god, I forgot. New case he's trying to solve, and that just takes the story along, and the story is just so fun and entertaining. I can't say too much without spoiling it, and it's still fairly new. So you get to see some characters that you see in the trailer. You see someone that looks like the Shocker and someone that looks like Sandman, which I don't know much about Megawatch, other than the fact that that's their version of the Shocker.
Yeah. And then the other guy was Armadillo.
Yeah.
And then
oh
no, Tombstone. He was Tombstone. Sorry.
Lonnie
Lonnie.
That's
Lonnie
right.
Lincoln is Tombstone.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to tell because of the fact that it looked
like Armadillo. I thought it was an armadillo at first.
Actually, I almost thought it was the Rhino.
Yeah, that too.
So I'm like,
but he didn't have any horns, so I just looked at the scale skin. But
it could be that, but then also part of me thought, they could have still gone with the lizard option, even though he wasn't a scientist.
Right.
I don't know. But I mean, I think what you guys said earlier about it being its own thing, I think I could tell someone who does not know a thing about any Spider-Man, let alone Spider-Noir, if you just let him, hey, just watch it. You're going to get everything you need for this story in its own self. You don't have to have any prior knowledge. And I think it was done well enough for anyone.
Yeah, because my knowledge of Spider-Noir was from, of course, Spider-Man Across the Universe, was it?
Yeah.
The animated movie. That's the only information I have. I've never read any of the comics.
I read the comics and stuff. But
yeah, but he didn't have like a huge run anyway. So like he had stuff, but it's not like
it was like a couple
small.
limited series, but that was about it.
Yeah. And I guess they must have realized how much people enjoyed that concept, which I mean, I'm sorry, it's everything I want in a Spider-Man, Spider-Noir,
right?
The Spider,
right?
You
can't help yourself. You keep wanting to say Spider-Man.
No, I texted it probably 20 times wrong to everybody. I told them exactly, but one thing I do want to say is that initially when they said Nicolas Cage, I'm not gonna lie, my gut feeling is not that I like Nicolas Cage, but I was just like, I didn't see it. I couldn't see it. But that now, I personally can't see anybody else doing it. He gave it he owned that character, and I'm like, yeah, no, I thought, now I can't, like I said, I can't picture somebody else doing that part. He nailed it.
Yeah, he did a great job.
The only problem I had with Nicolas Cage was his obvious age. He had the neck gullet hanging.
Yeah.
And luckily in black and white, it wasn't that obvious. It didn't look like a neck vagina like it does on other people.
Yeah, and they played up that he was older. I mean, he
and they played to the fact that he was older and he wasn't as mobile and as loose as he was.
Mm-hmm.
I loved the acting. I loved the time period. I liked the different versions of the characters that we were familiar with.
I love the way the set looked because it looked like an old time movie.
Right.
Instead of being,
I felt like I was watching Mickey Spillane, like an old Mike Hammer show. I enjoyed the shit out of it.
They took time with every character too. Pretty much anybody that was in that thing that had any real part all got some depth to their character. They managed to pull that off. So everybody, it was a good crew to see together. Villains, good guy, everybody nailed their little bits, and they must have had fun doing it too. I mean, that call must have been a cool call. They're like, you want to do what? Yeah, I'll do that.
Right.
I don't know. Do you guys know what they would be able to do as far as, because it was a Sony Pictures film or production, I believe, right? So I don't know if he'll ever cross back.
It was Netflix.
Netflix combined. Yeah. So I'm not sure how that works, if we would ever get to see,
crossovers.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know that I want it, honestly. I kind of like Nick's. I like his on his own personally.
I'm not too sure about that. I know that they're getting a season 2, and they're already working on that. And I know that Marvel and Netflix are working on their relationship together again.
Okay.
But anything else, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it would be lucrative for them to do it, so maybe it'll help us out. But
yeah, but I thoroughly enjoyed the show. I'll give it a good I'll give it 5.
Same.
5
Yeah,
Little Richards.
I'll give it 5. I'll give it 5 for sure. You know, it did give you all your kind of typicals you expect from the Gumshoe story, you know, but then they threw their own extra stuff too. So like you got a lot of the things you kind of, I don't know. It was a familiar, tasty new sandwich. So,
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think
I got my whole head inside of that one. So, you know, I was working on the shoulders. But it's exciting. One last thing I want to say about it, as I think the main thing was I felt like I was having fun when I was watching it because I wanted to see more, and I think that that's what we should also have gotten out of it. You're talking about watching it in black and white because it's noir. It should be there, but it's that same kind of fun flow of those kinds of stories, you know.
Another thing I noticed as while I was watching it in black and white is that I became excited seeing things for like I can't wait to see that in color. Like when Homeboy was on fire, I can't wait to see that in color. The electricity megawatt, I want to see that in color. But it looked great in black and white. They did a good job with the practical effects of it. But I can't wait to see it in color because the vibrant color they're going to bring to the show is going to be insane.
Yeah. You know, and it's a hyper process from what I understand. It's not just like that it was just color, like it was a post-production deal, so it should look really bright. But again, if they had only given us black and white, I would
definitely be fine with that.
I would have never even considered they were going to give us another option. So I will say, hey, an extra, you know, nod to them for being cool to even just give us 2 options. But yeah, I think if people who only watch it in color, I'm sad for you. But hey, you know, if you had a good time,
that's all that matters.
Right. As long as you watched it. At least you watched it.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely watch it in black and white if you have the option to.
Mm-hmm.
So moving on from Spider-Noir, minutes before we took the stage and came on to the show, I was literally at the movie theater with an old friend of mine watching Masters of the Universe. And I'm going to go ahead and bring you a review of that right now. Hello, everybody. I am AJ, and I am here with
Martin.
You may remember Martin. He used to do stuff with us way back in the day.
Young days, yes.
Back when he had only one chin.
Yes.
I only had 2. What are we here to see?
Masters of the Universe.
Masturbators of the Universe. That's right. We're here to see a lot of dirty cat videos, some ramming, and a lot
scantily clad men. Lots of scantily clad men.
Lots of loincloth. I don't know about you, but I'm here for Idris Elba.
Idris Elba, sir. Idris Elba, as of yesterday. Yes. He should be a good piece of it, you know. I'll be one of the people that says, let's see what Jared Leto does again.
I'm glad his face is covered. Because I hate to see Skeletor with a beard.
Right.
And long stringy hair.
Yeah, I was amazed he didn't require his face to be in it.
Though there is an origin story, I'm sure. There's a good chance we could see his face in an origin story of some sort.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What are your expectations coming into the movie?
So the only thing I said about this, I remember watching the old movie, the 80s movie when I was a kid in the cartoons. I still have the action figure on my shelf. So the only thing I want out of this movie is entertainment. I don't expect any specific call outs. I don't expect any, it's going to be authentic. It's going to be good to the origin. It's just going to be fun. It should be a summer fun blockbuster.
Again, I'm here for Idris Elba. I expect nothing other than Idris Elba being on the screen. Anything else happens around Idris Elba being on screen, cool.
Yeah.
That's my expectation.
Yeah, it's interesting time of year for this movie, I think, too. Right after Memorial Day, typically the kickoff to May, the kickoff of summer movies, we only had Mandalorian and Grogu, which I don't think was extremely blockbuster level kickoff. So I'm hoping this is maybe that blockbuster kickoff.
Hopefully. I mean, I felt Mandalorian as kind of the summer kickoff, but again, I'm not really in the movie scene as I used to be back in the day when we used to do this all the time. So I don't have that feeling anymore, you know. So maybe this will bring out that feeling. Yeah. Or it could be that, you know, I've been gone for so long. Who knows?
But let's have some fun. Let's see what they do.
So we're going to get ready and go into the movie. And while we're doing that, you're going to watch the trailer. And then we're going to come back at the end of the movie and tell you how absolutely crappy it was and how much we hated it.
And if Idris Elba will have a spin-off.
And if Idris Elba shows up shirtless or not. So that I can see his many man-at-arms. All right. The series is back.
I know most of you don't remember me, but I know all of you. Even though I was stuck light years away on Earth, I never stopped trying to get back home.
Everything changed since you left.
It's all gone. Skeletor took my family. And he destroyed our world. It's all my fault. I know how it feels to fail. Take the sword. And when you fall, that's your chance to stand tall. This is my home. I'm gonna fight for it. But I can't do it without you. Somebody wants to brawl. I need every man, woman, or whatever that is.
You may have the power. Too scared to use it.
Trust me, I know how to use it.
You tell everyone that you're from another planet. It just makes you sound a little very crazy.
All right, that was He-Man. We just got to the end of Masters of the Universe and got a little surprise there at the end. What did you think?
I liked it. It was a 90s after-school special. Just got out of school, came home, and I watched my cartoons and my Power Rangers.
Yeah.
It was like very cartoony with modern visualization. So it was like, we don't want to get too serious that everyone wants a live action retelling, re-origin story. They just went full into the cartoon.
They did. I'll warn everybody, it drags at times. It went a little longer than it should have. Jared Leto was a little over the top, but what can you expect? Idris Elba stole the show, in my opinion. But overall, I enjoyed it. I did get a little bored in the middle, but otherwise, I kind of enjoyed it for what it was. What do you think?
You could have shaved off about 15 minutes, maybe, and definitely agree. Idris Elba was definitely the key to that whole movie. It was hilarious that it was him.
Our second mid-credit scene here.
I've given up hope. Of both of them.
Well, perhaps one day she'll come back to us too.
Ooh.
Oh, crap.
Force Captain Adora?
No. Not anymore.
And another mid-credit scene. Do we want to give it away?
I don't want to give it away.
If everybody on the show asks me enough, I'll give it away.
Fair enough.
But as of right now, I will not give it away. So there you go, guys. Masters of the Universe. I will give it 3 Little Richards. 3 out of 5 Little Richards. Yeah.
Say 3.5, bordering on 4.
There you go. There you go. It is what it is. You will not be surprised by what you see.
If you want to have fun at the movies this summer, that would be a movie that could give you some laughs, but you're going to be bored a little in the middle.
Right. Definitely take the kids, but beware of the language. There's a little bit more adult language than I had expected in a He-Man movie.
Yeah, they were headed for like those 80s kids who are adults, I think. And I don't know that. I mean, I would hope that kids would be able to still see it, and parents are gonna have to explain that. But I don't think it pushed it too far. You know, even you just up with like right there on the cusp of pushing that R rating.
Right on the edge, man. I mean, he dropped an F-bomb here and there, but
but it was good. I mean, it was fun. It's fun. If you want an Oscar movie, go see something else. This was fun.
There you have it, guys. 3.5 Little Richards. I'll match yours from the both of us. 3.5 Little Richards. Thanks again, Martin, for joining us on this special episode. And we'll now return it back to the guys in the studio. And we're back.
Okay.
Very intense there. So there's 3 after credit scenes. The first one comes immediately after the last scene in the movie. There's like a 5-second break, and then boom, the character you've been waiting to see your entire life shows up, and you're excited.
Yeah, I think I know, but I'm not going to say, and don't tell me, because if I'm wrong, I don't want to know.
And then there's one in the mid-credit scenes that shows another character that you were hoping to see, that I was excited for. And then there's another in-credit scene that comes after all the credits are done and all the piss in your body is right there, and a little Ghibli. And it finally comes out. So there's a trailer there too, or a scene there.
I was gonna say the trailer or the driblets.
The driblets.
Both came out.
Right. So if you want to know, ask. Just tell me right now and I'll tell you. You want to know?
Oh, I already knew one as soon as I heard the.
You want to know, Joel?
Well, I think they all but said the name.
Yep.
So if you know the name, then you know who you're gonna get. So maybe we should just leave it to people who know or don't know, right?
Well,
You know.
we have one in the audience that is guessing it. Okay, I'll tell you. Because I'm
Adora?
excited. Huh?
Well, Adora is one of them.
No, yes. Well, the first one you see. Orko.
Hold your hands. Hold the O up higher, AJ. Hold it up
It's
higher.
Orko. I'm gonna put on my hat.
All the way up. Okay, I'm glad. I mean, that's I don't mind that you told me that because it's one of my
I was
favorite.
amped, and I even told Martin on the way in. I was like, they better show me Orko, goddammit.
Yeah,
because they figured, they didn't show him in any of the trailers.
Right, we hadn't seen him anywhere. We hadn't heard about it from anywhere. And we got Orko and we got She-Ra.
Yeah. So so they don't say that. They just say her real name.
No, they show her.
Oh, they showed her in her full.
What we were hearing.
Yeah,
because all I got was audio.
Yeah, they show her with the sword.
Oh shit. Okay.
And like they show her back and it zooms out and they show her with the sword and she lifts it up. And then you see the city. I can't remember what it was. I know it was like Hordak City or something.
Yeah.
The Fright Zone? Maybe? I can't remember.
Portlandia,
yes.
Portlandia, Florida.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, I know a lot of people are gonna freak out for that, for both of those. So hopefully the movie did well enough that it'll at least make sure those projects happen. So
yeah, well, it's doing well enough right now, but if I'm being honest, like I told you guys off screen earlier, the movie's kind of dumb. It's too much origin, not enough action, He-Man action, and then it just drags at parts.
Okay.
But you get enough He-Man action and all that other stuff going on that it's kind of fun and exciting, and you start not to worry about any of that stuff.
Okay.
But
it sounds like you wanted it to be called He-Man at Arms.
I just wanted something else, I guess.
I got you.
Yeah. Like I said, 3.5 Little Richards. Take what you will out of that.
I'm definitely gonna have to watch it though.
But you're gonna have to watch it. We're all gonna go see it.
Yeah.
It's a one. I'm gonna go watch it anyway.
We're all gonna go see the damn thing.
Yeah. Once you know you're gonna watch something, just whatever anybody says, I absorb it and then I go because you gotta see for yourself. And one thing I am excited for that requires absolutely no acting or story is I can't wait to see the art direction. So I want the visuals. I want to see what they're going to give us. So I could probably overlook a lot of dumbassery if the art department killed it. What would you say about that?
A lot of CGI.
Okay.
A lot of moving parts in the background, and then a lot of obvious set pieces, like you're obviously on a stage.
Yeah. Okay.
But it was pretty.
Okay.
At times.
Okay.
Like I wanted to take a couple screenshots off of it. I wouldn't mind that.
Because I did see a bunch of classic He-Man vehicles and stuff show up.
A lot of characters, a lot of vehicles. Mechanic was awesome. Yeah, there's a lot more. I don't want to get too spoilery on it, but
okay,
yeah.
Cool.
Some of the stuff from the trailer just looked like a lot of them were devoid of color. They needed more of their colors, just so they could stand out a little bit more. But I can still recognize a lot of the characters.
Colors. I am a nightmare walking, psychopath talking. Sorry.
No, you're good. I guess it's now some point when I watch He-Man, I'm gonna hear that.
You're welcome.
Colors.
It'll entertain me, and people will be like, "This isn't a funny part. Why are you laughing?" And I'm like, "It's none of your business."
Yeah, you don't understand.
It's an inside joke between me and He-Man. Leave us alone.
Yeah.
And yeah. So let's move on to our AEW match of the week. As always, there's tons of matches that I could choose from. Lots of options out there. This week was no exception to it. But I just went with what had the most run-ins and what was the most exciting match. And that was the Will Ospreay versus Mark Davis match at the end of I think it was Collision last night, Dynamite last night. Here we go.
Watch out! One bad woman is in! Oh, Marina Shafir on the back of Doyle. Oh, but Doyle just whipping Shafir down. The Continental Champion! But in comes the original Death Rider, John Moxley, standing toe-to-toe with Doyle, but Doyle answers. Ospreay could be thinking Stormbreaker, but oh no. Kyle Fletcher, half and half from behind. Damn Kyle Fletcher. The prodigal son of the Don Callis family. He returned a Double or Nothing. And he's once again made his influence felt. Now we see that screwdriver. Ospreay's tasted the kiss of that steel before. But so is this man, the Alpha Kanosuke Takeshita. He and Fletcher teeing off on one another. Payback for Double or Nothing. Payback. Ooh. Man, they're still fighting Excalibur. Takeshita, Fletcher battling it out, but back inside the ring, Davis and Ospreay. Oh, Davis, he's got that screwdriver test. Yeah, he does. And there's no referee around, Shivani. And Will does not realize he's got the... Oh! The hidden blade disarms Davis, and a second one! Get a jaw! Get us a referee, damn it! Another cover! But no referee there to make the count! God! Bryce Remsburg! No! Oh, wait, Ospreay floats over. Transitions, Death Ground! Death Ground is locked in! Davis panicking! And that's it!
As you can see, there were lots of run-ins. There was lots of fast movement, a lot of action, just over-the-top madness, and I was there for all of it. I loved it. I love chaotic matches like that, where you just get a lot of talent going crazy and doing their best spots in the ring, and just showing off and having fun. That to me is just a good day at the office, you know.
Oh yeah.
And,
you know who had more fun than you? Every one of those people.
Right.
That was like their. I mean, and for them, that's like the gift from the universe, right?
I mean, they're just having the best day of their life with that stuff.
Yeah,
and that's the kind of energy I like to feed off of sometimes. And so watching the match was amped for me, so I enjoyed it. So I thought I'd share it with you guys.
Yeah, no, that looked like it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Now for something that looks like a shit ton of fun. This is going to be 7 minutes long, guys. So I'm sorry for the length. If you get kicked off because of copyright reasons, YouTube gets mad at us, I apologize. But this week was a big release in gaming news, and we got to find out and see a lot of videos about upcoming video games that are coming out in the 2026 slate. A lot of them. One of them was the new God of War game, Lao Fei. That game looks beautiful, where you play as Kratos' dead wife. She's in the underworld trying to get her soul back out, and it just looks gorgeous. And another game is Marvel's Wolverine. They released gameplay footage. Here's 7 minutes of running around as Wolverine in the game. I lied. There's no minute of Wolverine. Okay, this one's giving me problems, so I'm going to open it up another way. Give me 1 second here, guys. Talk about something.
Something. Is there any other games that you're excited for? Oh, that was quick.
Any other games I'm excited for?
Mm-hmm.
Lots of games.
So I didn't get to watch it yet, so I only know the two that you just mentioned. So then we got to see what else is coming out. Actually, no, I lied. I remember the third one was a new Tomb Raider game.
There it is. All right, guys. Sorry about all that. Choop and look at the hair on his shoulder.
Yeah.
Redhead. Might be our lead. Looks like she took off into the industrial park. All right, let's search the area. Status update.
Perimeter stable. Holding position.
Oh.
Stay sharp. I don't like this. Do another sweep. It's too quiet.
Okay, you just made me snort, dude.
Look at the blood.
Claws are rated E for everyone.
Whee! Whee!
Oh, hey.
Tape up. We need backup now! There you are, Brad.
Don't worry. You're not going anywhere.
Son of a bitch!
God dang.
Sit your ass down. Look at the hole in his back.
Oh, that makes me itchy.
Sorry.
Let's go! Yeah, that'll work.
I can't.
Burn those mutants!
Dang.
Let's get you guys out of here.
Are you a superhero?
Not yet. I'm Wolverine.
Some folks can't wait to die.
Yeah, that game looks like crap. Oh, there's no way in hell I'm ever going to play that stuff.
Graphics are horrible.
They don't even use real blood. Whatever.
Dude, I watch YouTubers.
I can't be on this show with you guys anymore if you were actually serious.
Dude,
I'd be like, if you need more than that to be happy, you're insatiable little babies that will never get what you want. If that did not, what the holy... I could have stared at that for 2 hours.
Right.
I could have watched that. Just watch that. It was
Go
just,
back and see what you miss. Be like, oh
my gosh. Let me tell you, it's if you're just a regular goon, you have no rights. Oh wow.
I hope they have good life insurance because my God.
Man, I know that Wolverine is the good guy, but
is he?
Man, that was too much fun. I don't game much, and I'm gonna buy that.
I'm gonna buy the shit out of it.
Yeah. So you sold somebody that doesn't really game much. So
I'll be like, well, guys, I'm playing that Wolverine game.
Yeah, I almost touched my nose on the freaking screen because I kept getting closer to my phone.
What about our next live? Screw it. Show's over.
Wow. Wow. So yeah, okay, cool.
The next PanelCast, I'll be like this. Yeah.
Welcome to the PanelCast. AJ's busy.
Yeah.
Today we're going to be showing you more of Wolverine.
Yeah,
they demonetized because holy crap.
They'd have to show a cutscene where there's some more of those, humanoid robot guys, villains that are in another site, and they're like getting the walkie-talkie, like in the footage. They're like they're watching on a camera, and they're like, "Yeah,
I'm calling in sick today."
Yeah, dude, I don't care. I gotta go. You guys have fun with that later.
Hazard pay premiums are going to go up.
They're never going to give us a Wolverine movie like that. Yeah, they just if they did though, that would be
right. Just here, take all my money.
yeah. Like the movie
Make an
opens, or
anime
like
one.
the movie opens. There is no origin story. They're like, you know who I am. I'm freaking Logan. I'm Wolverine. All right, now let's just do Wolverine, and he just does the movie like that. There, and you don't need to know anything. Just let him. Just let him do it. You know. They're like, he's gonna kill people you've never seen before, and a whole bunch of people you've seen before, but they're all gonna die. You know, that's
I'd
thanks
watch
for
it.
that. Thanks for that. I didn't know that was coming. So that was like it was like Christmas in June.
I got snippets of it, but I didn't watch that whole thing.
It's
So I
like
was
the fifth time I've watched it today.
oh, so not enough.
Well, I had to edit it and get it onto the show. You know? There's another clip that's out that's 25 minutes long of gameplay from God of War, and it's gorgeous.
Okay.
And there was no way I was going to be able to edit through all that just to put it on here.
Yeah, but I the story was intriguing of like what you said it was about. So I think that was going to be as soon as you set a setting like that, you're going to be in a dark, scary place.
Oh yeah, it showed Cerebus, and it showed Hell,
Okay.
and it showed and it's all done in the God of War style, so it's
Yeah.
all like wicked art, you know,
Yeah.
So it's gonna look really good.
Big epic caverns of death and doom.
All in like melty watercolor looking, like yeah.
I can't wait for that one to come out. I still gotta watch
Okay.
or play the second one.
Because I think to get me, I really only come back to a gaming if you give me a fun story, and I'm still mostly prefer a single or two player co-op game. Like I like a story. I just, you know,
Did you play the last God of War?
I did.
Okay, so you know in God of War Ragnarok,
Yeah.
there's a part where he's fighting Thor, and he ends up disappearing and then coming back because he dies.
Yeah.
Well, when he disappears, it shows up in the new game where he shows up and meets his wife,
Okay.
and he gives her something to help her in her current fight, and then he disappears to go back and fight Thor.
Oh.
And
good
I was
call.
like, ooh, connectivity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, okay. That's something good to look forward to. So again, Wolverine's out in September, right?
Right.
Did it say September? And then when's the God of War game? Is that out? It's not out yet, or it is out? I'm
Not
sorry.
yet.
Okay.
I don't remember the release date.
Okay. Hey, it's just something to look forward to. I mean, they gouge the crap out of us for games these days. But
Right.
hey, if you give us a good time, if you think about the hours that you go and you play, like if you break that down, you know, if you get your solid hours out of a game, then I'm still happy to pay for it, you know. You know, a movie is 15. Well, you guys just went to Masters of the Universe, so how much one person's like $16 at night?
I don't know. I go for free.
Oh, even better. But you know, you played. I mean, dude, you.
I'm on their rewards program, and I haven't gone
Gotcha.
in months, so I've got like 10 free movie tickets just built up.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
I usually save them for summer movie blockbusters and all that stuff. So
right on. No, sweet. So, man, I'm gonna have crazy dreams tonight. This is gonna be.
Dreams or nightmares?
Whoa.
I don't know.
I
I
still got to
mean,
spend time with this guy. Whoa.
Yeah, I think it's gonna
Whoa.
be. I don't care what it's gonna be. Bring it on. It's gonna be great dreams. Give me a wacky post all of that together.
Well, and then on that note, why don't we go ahead and say our goodbyes?
Okay.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. My spiel. We know you have choices for things to watch on Thursday, but you decide to spend it with us. Especially now that Masters of the Universe is out, you could be watching that.
Definitely going to be watching that soon.
We're going to go see Mandalorian Grogu. Second time for me.
First time for me.
Cool.
So,
You'll have a good time, Freddie. I promise. You'll have a good time.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe. You're already watching the show. Just give us a like right there in the corner. Makes us real happy. Lets us know you're enjoying the show and everything we're bringing to you. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please say so in the comments section or shoot me an email, forbiddenpanel@gmail.com. Find us on all the social medias all over the interwebs. For Joel, for Freddy's Nipples, I'm AJ. Catch you guys next time.
Later, guys. Thanks a lot. Peace.
Have a good one.